So it's almost like you're talking to her here.
Mami de mi corazón, ya son 30 años siendo una madre maravillosa. Te amo mucho, mami. Feliz Día de las Madres.
Loco, esa palabrita no me daba, no me salía.
Dean Kramer's going to do something he's never done before, which is face the Arizona Diamondbacks. He started out 0-2, had one really bad outing, and that was against Milwaukee, where he gave up 8 runs. So in a game here at Camden Yards, so the ERA high at home, on the road really low.
Corbin Carroll pops up the second pitch of the game to Jordan Westburg. Last night's walk-off hero collects the first out.
Marte, switch hitter batting left side.
And the Diamondbacks second baseman takes strike 3 called. A sinker near the knees, and Kramer has a backwards kick.
And it's going to send Jock Peterson up to the plate.
Runs it over the inside corner, strike 3. Good movement on the two-seamer and a perfect first.
Right-hander Zach Gallen following a recent extended layoff. He was back last Tuesday and blanked the Reds over 6 innings in Cincinnati.
Well, he's been really good. 4-2 there. You see 12 walks, 41 strikeouts. Need a big start from him this afternoon.
Called strike 3. Gallen spotted that fastball and had a little more juice on it too.
Here's Ryan O'Hearn. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a high fly ball out to right field. McCarthy, though, underneath it. And the right fielder squeezes it shut. The inning is over.
It'll be Christian Walker to begin the top of the second inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The sinker to the 4-seam, up the ladder, and Walker is the 3rd consecutive strikeout victim for Dean Kramer. Cutter and the sinker. Kramer's got 2 pitches going. They're really working. Trying for another 1-2-3 frame. No score, second inning. 2 outs, the 0-2, and that is a called strike 3. A sinker over the outside corner. Kramer gets another one via the K.
Mountcastle has 11 hits in his last 8 games. 7 of those hits are for extra bases. Chops this one to short right. Here comes McCarthy. And Jake's under it for the first out.
Westburg is the game's first base runner.
That's moo, not boo. They have a whole dairy farm out there in left center supporting Colton Cowser. Westburg still holding. Cowser just throws the bat at that one. And Gallen is out of the second.
So here comes Kevin Newman. He is 1 for 2 facing Kramer.
You'll like this too, because he hit it to Henderson.
Usually works out.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, he plays shortstop, and I played a lot of, Aparicion's in the Hall of Fame. Belanger won 8 Gold Gloves. Cal, Hall of Famer, 1 Gold Gloves. He plays shortstop as athletically as anybody I've ever seen. Mike Wardick went, 110 games without an error?
1-2. And he sets him down. Dean Kramer, another strikeout. Perfect sinker at the bottom of the zone. His 5th punch out of the afternoon.
Mother's Day is always special, so it'll be fun to be able to pitch on Mother's Day, be somewhere close that, it was an easy trip for her, so I'm excited.
Zach Gallen, that's his mom, Stacy, who is in the house.
Right, here is James McCann.
Called strike 3 with a fastball. Gallen gets strikeout number 2. Henderson first pitch swinging. Left field, Lourdes. And a nice quick inning for Zach Gallen.
Top of the 4th inning, top of the order up for the D-backs. Here is Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll shoots one toward the right field corner. That's a fair ball. It's got a lot of spin. It kicks off against Santander. And Corbin Carroll's in at second, standing up. The first hit today for either side.
1st and 3rd here for the Diamondbacks. This is another situational hitting task right here for Christian Walker. You got to get that 1 run in.
Walker belts it to center. Back to the wall, to the track is Cowser. He's got enough room. Corbin coming in, the RBI for Christian. And a 1-0 Diamondback lead.
Kramer ready, the pitch. And a perfect strike. Lourdes Gurriel is retired. Strikeout 7 for Dean Kramer.
The DH Adley Rutschman will lead off for the Orioles.
Rutschman reaches out, pokes it to left. Gurriel's there. Ryan O'Hearn. Slow bouncer to second. Ketel Marte is there. And there's 2 outs to the 4th.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He's down on strikes. And the inning is over. Gallen picks up strikeout number 3. Top of the 5th inning. Diamondbacks with a 1-0 lead. D-backs the only hit in the ball game.
We'll be happy with that.
Gino smokes one down the line. O'Hearn will pick it up out there, and Suarez has a double.
Coming in, the third baseman Urias. Let's see if McCarthy drops a bunt down.
And then McCarthy pops one up to left. Henderson was nowhere close. He's sprinting out there. He makes an amazing running catch. He was not even in the same zip code as that fly ball.
You know, again, I mean, these are the things you don't teach. This is just an innate ability that, you know who's playing left, know how's the ball's hit, know that you're going to have to make the play. And again, never takes his eye off it. McCarthy's going, how did he catch that ball?
Now, bases loaded. Only one out for Carroll.
Chop to third. Urias coming home. McCann cannot get his foot on the plate. Suarez is home safely, and it's 2-0 Diamondbacks. Bill Miller said he came off the plate.
Off the base. Bill Miller got it right. Good throw. He's out. Bad throw. A little bit offline.
Here comes Marte, their hottest hitter. 2-0 Diamondbacks. Bases are still loaded. Cattell hits it in the air to center. Cowser backing up to the warning track. It's drifting to left center, and he's got it in front of the wall. Newman coming home. Everybody moves up, and it's 3-0 Diamondbacks.
Leading it off is the right fielder Santander.
Santander powers one the other way. That's down for base hit. And it took until the 5th inning for the Orioles' first hit, but Anthony will make it 2. An opposite field double off of Zach Gallen.
Here's Westberg, who had the big day yesterday. Walked his first time up this afternoon.
Westberg, left field. Jordan Westberg with a daily double. Every game, this guy is getting into the extra base hit column. He brings in Santander and makes it 3-1.
And the Orioles, they have gotten consecutive doubles. They're on the board now, down 3-1 against Arizona.
Here's the center fielder Cowser.
Got him. Zach Gallen loves that 2-strike curveball. That's strikeout number 4.
Well, now you've got problems here with Gunnar Henderson. He is 0 for 2. One tough out to get, though.
Left center, Lourdes is there. Gurriel runs it down to the gap and saves 2 runs.
And it brings up Eugenio Suarez.
2-2. Strike 3 swinging, and that ties a career high. 10 strikeouts for Dean Kramer.
Still a runner at first, 2 outs. Here is McCarthy. 3-1. Diamondbacks lead.
Like that.
McCarthy fly ball, right field. Jake McCarthy. Gone. It's out of here. First of the year for Jake. He did put a charge into that one, and it's 5-1 Diamondbacks.
It's got to feel good for Jake McCarthy. Big spot.
You were worried
swing.
that was going to hook foul, but it hung on.
Now, with runners at first and second, here is Carroll.
First pitch swinging, bounced up the middle. Gunnar Henderson close at first, and he's safe. Gunnar Henderson a little too cavalier with that one, and Corbin Carroll busting it up the line beats it out. Gunnar Henderson, Gonzo might have forgot who was running on this one.
Yeah, he got a high hopper here, and he thought he had just a little bit more time, but all that ball's in the air. Corbin Carroll's picking him up and putting him down.
Base is full for Cattell Marte, who's homered in both first 2 games of this series, and Cattell rolls it into right. Newman's home. They're going to wave Barnhart. The throw from Santander gets by McCann. Perez backs up. 2 more runs home, and it's 7-1. Cattell Marte drives in 2 more. The bottom of this order, Gonzo, has generated all this offense.
And now we're going to see a pinch hitter as Randall Grichuk, the lefty specialist, off the bench.
Grichuk belts it to left. That's going to get to the wall. Carroll is home. Cattell Marte is home. Randall Grichuk, a 2-run pinch hit double, make it 9-1 Diamondbacks. They bat it around in the 6th.
Adley Rutschman leads off for the Orioles here at the bottom of the 6th inning.
1-0. Rutschman high, aiming for Utah. Back at the wall, forget it! A long top of the inning. Rutschman washes it away. That swing feels oh so good. Happy Mother's Day, Carroll. Here's a home run for you.
Mountcastle 0 for 2. Chop to third. Gino, can they turn 2? Marte for 1. Close at first. Walker's got it for the double play.
Santander with a double, and their first run is last at bat.
Curveball again, weakly hit in front of the mound. Gallen scoops it up, takes his time, and throws a strike to the bag. The inning is over. And after 6 innings of play, Diamondbacks 9 and the Orioles 2.
And now it is just monsooning. It stopped for about 30 seconds, and now it's raining harder than it has at any point earlier today. Kevin Newman hits a fly ball deep to left field. O'Hearn at the wall, and Kevin Newman is a banger. He bangs one off the wall out there. He's got a double, and he's on base for the 3rd time today. Now Bill Miller is going to get them off. They're taking the players off the field. Newman wanted to stand there at second base and admire his double, but at least they let him get that in.
We are in a rain delay here at Camden Yards.
With 2 outs, Suarez is going to look to strand Kevin Newman down at third.
Marte, right field, and Suarez will not give up another run.
Colton Cowser now hits with 1 on.
Marte on the fly, and they double off Westburg, and that's your ball game. Diamondbacks win the finale in Baltimore 9-2.